Hey everybody, it's Ken here for the Monday Poker Fix, and I wanted to apologize for missing you guys last week, but being that Monday was a holiday and it's Labor Day, I'm a big believer in Labor Day and that you should get time off as a laborer, so we took the day off. But we're back on schedule now for every Monday for the Monday Poker Fix, and I wanted to bring you an interesting hand, both with the run-out and as well a little bit of rules kind of questioning going on here. So it's a 1-3 game. You got Dan from under the gun limping in with 4-deuce suited. Fletch comes in right behind him under the gun +1 with a 5-3 suited. Sam calls with ace-7 suited, and we go 3 to the flop for $13 a man, $43 in the pot. Flop comes down 3-5 queen, 1 heart, 2 spades. Fletch flops 2 pair, bottom 2, but pretty tough to flop anything else other than bottom 2 when you have 5-3. And he bets it out. Roughly a pot-sized bet, $35. Sam quickly gets out, so he was only in for the pre-flop action. Dan hits gin on the turn, which is one of my favorite poker terms that I feel like people don't get to use very often. Dan, we like to call him the Ghost. He checks, gives it to Fletch, who fires out at him $75. There's a little bit of table talk here, which is perfectly fine. They're heads up, and he raises. It's funny. Fletch says to him, "Oh, did you hit your wheel?" Full well knowing that Dan is the epitome of the tight, aggressive veteran player. He doesn't make a lot of moves that are going to be funny or out of his comfort level. But, you know, we could put him pretty easily here on the wheel. So if you can hear that last part, he says $75. I'll call the 75 and check it down to the river. That's where the rules question comes in. Can you do that? Can you say, I will call only on the basis that we're going to check it down? And the answer is no, but yes. In a tournament, that is absolutely never something you could do. There's several other players in the tournament. Everybody's trying to get to the same goal, which is that ultimately one player has to win all of the chips. Ergo, everyone is affected by every single hand. Now, in a cash game, it's a little bit different. There's no start and no end time. Players are just playing to win money as they go. So Fletch would have never called that turn bet, knowing Dan's got the nuts. I mean, it's just the way the hand plays out. He knows Dan. He knows how he plays. He's never going to do anything else other than bet or raise him there with the nuts. He knows his 3-5 is no good. So he can ask him and say, hey, I'll call it and we'll check it down. It's the equivalency of in a cash game where a player says, let's run it twice. Now, typically you're supposed to call and then ask for the run it twice, but I think in this instance it's a slight modification where the cash game rules are slightly different than tournament rules because it doesn't affect anybody else. Nobody else got bet out of the hand by those initial raises on the turn in the river, which means, or I'm sorry, the flop in the turn, which means the only guy who could get upset there would be the ace-7 in the 8 seat, but he only called $10, so he's never going to be upset about anything other than the fact that let these two guys play the hand as they see fit. So that's going to do it for today's Monday Poker Fix. Hope you liked it, and as always, please share this video with your friends and let us know how we're doing. We'll see you this weekend at the tables. Bye, everybody.